to try this again. I have resolved my previous situation, and now we are ready to play some Neo Turf Masters, not some Mario Golf World Tour. Let's go back over here to Arcade on the glorious CoinOps interface. There we go, Neo Turf Masters. So, this is in conjunction with the Neo Turf Masters Open, July Open. It's held every year. Anybody that wants to can send an email in to the runner of this competition and get featured on the leaderboard. It's sort of a friendly competition. Well, that's super loud, isn't it? Let's see if I can bust out of here. I guess not. I'll just turn it down. Turn it down there. Okay, so anyway, we'll go ahead and coin up and get this show on the road. So this week is Australia. I'm gonna go with the Young Hero. The way that I'm doing this is that I'm gonna play each course one time, and that's gonna be my score. I get too frustrated otherwise. Especially some of the courses are more frustrating than others, but especially with the thing like the height of some of these holes and elevation changes are they're difficult for me, and so I'll give each course one go round. Do it that way. All right. Second shot, 116 yards. This looks pretty good if I hit it just over 100%. That should be pretty good. We'll see how that goes. Hey, Dunk. How are you, man? I'm doing just fine. Doing just fine. It's funny, I actually had my first golf lesson today. And I can report that taking lessons is a good idea. No matter what you're trying to do, learning from someone else is a good idea. Because I've been swinging a golf club for years and years and years without proper guidance, and having to unlearn a lot of the things that I thought were doing good for me. But the good news is that the results were immediate. I'm already hitting the ball better than I ever have in my life. So I'll continue to practice, and I'm so lucky that I'm working about 5 minutes away. It's gonna be too far. About 5 minutes away from a driving range. And so I can drive over there at lunch, hit a bucket of balls, and then get back to the office. So, okay, 7 yards. Yeah, those chip shots are really, I should have just putted. Hey, Frodo. Turf Masters can't hurt. It can't hurt. Yeah, sorry I had to go sort of soonish. Oh my gosh, right by there. Just had to take care of something at work, but the situation has been resolved. So that's not how we want to start things.
Penalty for
now, Frodo, how big is golf in the Netherlands? Just looking at in my mind, I'm picturing the Dutch flag, which I'm not 100% sure what the Dutch flag looks like. Is it red with a blue cross? Is that the Dutch flag? Or that's Norway, isn't it? I don't know what the Dutch flag looks like. But anyway, I'm thinking about golf leaderboards, and see, the elevation is higher here, so I'm actually gonna wanna hit that a little bit like that, and then like that. Get it up and over. There we go. That is Norway, okay. I don't know what the Dutch flag looks like. But I don't recall seeing a lot of Dutch players out on the PGA Tour. Red, white, and blue horizontal stripes. Okay. So does it look like the Thai flag, just in a different order? Or I guess it's just one red, white, blue, right? Or is that, yeah. So it's like the French flag, just with horizontal instead of vertical?
Hole number 4, 583 yards, par 5.
The longest drive contest. Good luck. Player 1, tee shot.
All right, you got to be careful here. You'll end up in the sand. I'm gonna hit it at full power, just a little bit high, or hit a little bit low, to ensure that I don't roll into that bunker. There we go. But anyway,
Player 1, second shot.
who would you say is the most famous golfer in Dutch history? Frodo. I'm sure I've heard of him. I'm sure he's a big name. I just was not aware that he was Dutch.
Good shot.
I'll take that. It's a good second shot.
Fairway. Player 1, third shot.
54, no wind. So I probably want to go about right there. I was hoping I would roll a little bit more. No such luck.
Player 1, birdie try.
This is a tricky do here.
Player 1, for par.
I will say that I play Neo Turf Masters much better than actual golf. I played last night with my principal, my school principal, who was on his college golf team. So he's amazing. You know, he probably shot somewhere in the 70s, and I shot close to 100, I'm sure. I didn't keep score.
Hole number 5,
Juice
414
Luton.
yards, par 4.
Is that a J sound or a H sound? Is it hoosed or juiced? Like the juice is loose. Let's see, 260. This is a really tricky hole. I probably want to hit it about 75% and just away. Okay. You just got to avoid that sand. That's perfect. That's fine. That'll set me up for a good second shot.
Fairway.
Now I can hit this
Second shot.
almost full power. We'll go with like right there. That should be good. Nice.
Fairway. Player 1, third shot.
Okay. Joost Luton. Got it. 95, 6. How is the Coco High Score game this week, Frodo? Is it worth checking out? I never do, Mitsuyama. I'm lucky enough to, really, the only time that it makes sense to use it is when you're behind trees, at least in my experience. That should be in there. Get in the hole.
Nice par.
Yeah. How would you spell that phonetically, Frodo? Not a good one this week.
Player 1 will follow up with advantage, we hope.
Hole number 6, 300.
How about you, Mitsuyama? Are you going to take part in the Open, the July Open?
1, tee shot.
This one, sometimes you get hung up in the trees if you don't hit it high enough. I'm going to get hit this. This one's full power. Grip it and rip it.
Good shot.
Sorry to hear that, Frodo.
Fairway. Player 1, second shot.
Okay, 83. Wind's going up. So I hit it about right. Nah, it's going to be short. That's okay. As long as I avoid the sand. Oh, it wasn't short at all.
Player 1, birdie try.
It's going to be too hard. Yeah. Right over.
Player 1, for par.
That should have been a birdie. That was on me. Absolutely dunk. This is my favorite golf game.
Player 1 had a
I like any game with a meter. I think that the Game Boy Advance, if they could make a game like the Game Boy Advance Mario Golf game for a console, like for the Switch, that would probably be my favorite, because it takes the same mechanics of Turf Masters, but it adds role-playing elements. You can upgrade your clubs and stuff like that. And so I really like that game a lot, but it's hard to go back to DS games, especially playing through emulator. Just the resolution is not great. See if I can put it right in between these two bunkers. All right, not too bad.
fairway. Player 1 third shot.
I think I like the what are they called? The Sony, the PlayStation golf games are really good too. I can't think of what they're called, but I like them a lot. Ooh, man.
On the green. Player 1
Okay,
birdie
I'll
try.
check that out later for a day.
Birdie. I did it.
Prize for birdie.
That's what I looked like at my lesson when I hit it well. I did it.
Player 1 starts to
My teacher is really, really good. I mean,
Hole number.
as a teacher myself, I am quick to recognize people in my profession that are also good at their jobs in terms of, just the way that they teach, the way that they motivate. He's really good. Now, this is a hole that I screw up all the time because it's one of these elevated greens. You've really got to smash it. In fact, I'm going to club up to the 4-iron and hit it at about there and hope that that's enough. Get over there. Boom!
out of bounds. 1 stroke penalty.
I have to tee it off again, I bet.
Player
Yep.
1 third shot.
All right, so maybe it was a better idea to just go with what they gave me and just do that. Good shot. Wish that would have been my first shot.
Player 1 for bogey.
Oh my gosh.
Player 1 for double bogey.
I have such a hard time reading these greens. I figured I'd have to hit it a little bit harder because of the way the green was.
Bogey.
So that's horrible. That is no good.
Oh no.
All of these holes where you've got the elevated greens, they mess me up.
Okay. Player 1 falls back a lower rank.
Mitsuyama or Duncan, have you guys ever played
Hole number.
real actual golf, meat space golf before?
Player 1 tee shot.
Good shot.
Man, that was great. I'm really hitting drives well.
Fairway.
My short game is suffering.
Player 1 second shot.
Pitch and putt counts. Crazy golf does not count.
Fine. Get in.
I'll take that.
Almost.
Wow.
Player 1 birdie try.
Birdie.
I can I'm using a PS4 controller wirelessly.
For birdie.
I've tried using the Bluetooth functionality with my PC, and it's been horrible. 8BitDo makes a wireless adapter that operates on some other frequency. I don't know how it works. It's magic, but it's great. It's $20. If you're at all curious, or if you need a solution like mine, I highly recommend it. Okay, so we're gonna hit this about 75. That should set us up for a good second shot. You got to know when to lay up in golf.
Fairway. Player 1 second shot.
Yeah, so much of it just depends on, well, it's like every hobby. If you have a good group of people to play with, it helps tremendously. And if you live in close proximity to the course, and if you have motivation to get better, for me, I've taken it up and given it up several times in the past, and I think that I'm finally in a mental space where I know how to approach it correctly. And to me, what that means to me is that whenever I play now, I don't keep score. I just try and hit it well. If you get hung up on, especially in the short game, because just nobody putts well, not even the pros, a lot of the time. If you just go out there and it's just so nice. It's always peaceful on the golf course. All right, this one I'm gonna sting this one.
Good shot.
Yes, that's right, Duncan. It looks like it's made of bricks. Yeah, consistency is the bugbear of everybody, Duncan or Mitsuyama. Absolutely. Okay, 190. I knew that would happen. Every time I play this course, I play this hole the wrong way. You've got to lay up. Got to hit it about 50. Just take your time with it. This is for par, I think. Oh, this is already for bogey. Oh my gosh. 80 yards left. Nope. So I'm gonna if I miss this one, which I shouldn't, I would have failed out.
Oh no!
Penalty for over par. Player one.
And I'm at +1. Gotta get back to under.
Still
got plenty of time.
Good luck. Player one. Tee shot.
Should have aimed over a little bit. Oh, caught the tree and into the, yeah.
Player one. Second shot.
Get up there. Ah, would have been nice to get up on that plateau.
Player one. For par.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Player
See, going uphill, I mean, I was one tick over the white. It's just, sometimes I feel like the game is not as consistent as it should be. But that's the way it is with a meter system, Fantastic, Frodo. I can't wait till you get that thing going.
Okay.
I'm mostly interested in the Mister. Well, I'm interested in the Mister like I'm interested in everything. The problem is that I have so much hardware now that it's hard for me to justify it. When we would have started the podcast and I didn't have all the things that I have, it would have been a lot more attractive. But the thing I would probably be interested in at most is all the stuff that I don't have, like the Sharp X68000. Classic Macintosh emulation seems good on there. Now this is a real interesting shot because I'm far enough away from these trees that I should be able to just blast it out over them. The problem is that I'm in the rough, which means I'm not going to get nearly the distance that I need, which means that I need to punch out. So we'll just go over here and we'll hit it like that. Come on. Oh my gosh, still in the rough.
Player one. Third shot.
Club up. At least I avoided the sand.
Fairway. Player one. Fourth shot.
Get
Not a bad putt from that distance. And this is going to be for what? Bogey?
Bogey.
Roll it on in.
Oh no!
Penalty for over par.
I hear you. I'm a beige man, Frodo.
Rolls back a lower line.
Give me a good beige any day.
Hole number
What color is yours,
14,
Frodo?
306 yards.
I'll check it out once we get done, but you can tell me the color. 266. Bite.
Out of bounds. One stroke penalty. Once more. Player 1, third shot. Fairway. Player 1, fourth shot.
100 yards. It's flat. And it might not be long enough. Clear. All right. White with red. Okay.
Player 1.
It's the old Famicom color scheme, eh? That's too hard. Right over the hole.
Player 1 for double bogey.
Oh my gosh.
Player 1 for triple bogey.
Triple bogey. Oh no!
Okay. Player 1 had a bad
Man, this is literally one of the worst rounds I've ever had on this course.
luck. Player 1 tee shot.
Good shot.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Player 1 second shot.
This is tricky. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to enter, man. You got, this is the week. It's the Open.
Player 1
You can give it your best shot. 206.
Fine.
Yeah, I'll take that.
on the green. Player 1 birdie try.
Birdie. I did it.
I did it is right.
Flies for birdie.
I just got done boxing up some more of my black box games. I
Rolls back.
ordered new styrofoam pieces because some of my black box games were missing the styrofoam piece in the bottom of the box.
Par 3.
Then I also ordered manual, resealable manual bags because when you put manuals in the boxes, sometimes the pages get all messed up. And when I saw what kinds of money these games were going for, it inspired me to protect them a little bit better. Now this you've got to club up for. You've got to, because look at that elevation. Okay, I'm gonna hit this right there. And I'm probably gonna overshoot it, but at least I won't undershoot. Oh, I didn't. I got caught in those trees, so I was lucky. No, you want it. You got to hit it low. If you hit the shot low, then it won't go as far, but it'll go high. Because when you, I believe that this is how it works. When you hit the ball low, you know, it pops it up.
Get in.
All right, working my way back.
Bingo.
Flies for birdie. Player 1
I also purchased a loose cart of Clu Clu Land
Hole number
to.
1
I'm gonna try and space out my black box game purchases, but this one came up. I set an alert for it, and it was pretty low. It's the lowest one they sold in a while. It was 35 bucks. So now I'll have a complete Clu Clu Land, which is by far the most expensive piece of gaming Like the most expensive video game that I own is that
Player 1.
that complete
Second
Foo
shot.
This is where you'd want to use that fade, which or the hook. Really, what you want to do is you want to use the hook and hit it like that, and just get like this wicked hook. We're gonna give this a shot and see how we do. Curve around, baby. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea.
Out of bounds. 1 stroke penalty. Once more. Player 1.
Yeah, there's no good shot here. Just hope to avoid the trees. Hit it real low. That's what I should have done on my first shot.
Fairway.
So this is going to be for par.
Player 1.
Oh no, it's for a bogey, man. These out of bounds things kill you. And I hit it a little bit high because I want it to roll a little bit.
On the green. Player 1 for double bogey.
Double bogey.
Horrible. Horrible.
Oh no!
Penalty for over par. Player 1 stays.
Hole number 18, 557 yards.
Player 1 tee shot.
Good shot.
Ooh.
Bunker.
I just went into MAME and I just turned off all the bezels. I didn't do it through CoinOps. I just went into MAME.ini. But it was the bezel. It's actually the bezel for the CD32. Oh, I'm sorry, not CD32. Sorry, the Neo Geo CD. I was looking for the artwork for that bezel
Fairway.
because I'd rather not have a scantily clad lady
Third shot.
when I'm playing Neo Geo CDs in my face on the screen. Man, I'd be thrilled with that shot in real life. Up over the trees, onto the green.
Player 1 birdie try. Player 1 for par.
Par.
Well, get ready to capture this screen.
You have finished the final round.
You only have a second to do it. It goes away quickly.
Falls back a lower.
All right, grabbed it. Well, we'll try again next time.
Try next play.
31st place. All right, well, we've still got some time. I thought we might do some arcade streaming. If anybody has any requests, feel free to shout them out. Oops. Of course, then you'll want to type them in the chat because I can't actually hear you. Lots of arcade stuff to play.